All right, it's getting close to that time. You got Pepper's here, Daryl's here. December is nearer than it was yesterday. And that brings up the NFR. A lot of stuff happens at the National Finals Rodeo up in Las Vegas. There's a lot of good rodeo athletes that are competing up there, but you can compete as well, even if you're not a rodeo athlete.
Exactly. This is the fun time of the year. We didn't qualify to the NFR, obviously, but that doesn't mean we can't play at the NFR.
But you can.
So, Pro Fantasy Rodeo.
And with that, ProFantasyRodeo.com, we've got the man himself on the line with us to tell us all about that and how you can get involved in this year's NFR. And with that, we got the man right here, Casey Jones. You there, Casey?
Hey. Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Oh, we are doing good. We're getting ready like everybody else is for Las Vegas for the national finals this year. And the ProRodeoFantasy.com, people can look that up. And we're looking over the sheets and everything, seeing how that works. And we want to see if you could kind of fill us in a little bit about what you got going on with that.
Yeah, so we've been doing it now for 16 years, and it's kind of become culture to where it really gets you involved in the National Finals Rodeo. You actually pick your rodeo team, so you have to we open entries November 5th, and so then you can get on ProFantasyRodeo.com and you pick a bareback rider, a bulldogger, and you just pick somebody to be on your rodeo team. And that's going to be your rodeo team for all 10 days. And then we're going to pay out over $200,000 in cash and prizes. We got a brand new 2019 Ram truck all dolled up, ready for the winter. But we're going to have some exciting prize challenges where prize challenges are just like if you want to play for this challenge or this prize, you just play against other people that opted in for it. And so, we're going to have an exciting one this year where you can rodeo for free to where you get in this prize challenge, and the winner of that prize challenge is going to get $10,000 entry fees covered and a $5,000 fuel card. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a good deal. Now, as far as the level of folks that compete in this, does it take a hardcore rodeo fan to jump in this, or can just anybody just kind of throw it out there and see what happens?
Yep, exactly. We've had winners from all walks of life. You just have to the main thing is the strategy. There's not really, you don't know much about, what's going to happen rodeo. We've had people that was winning the truck until the last ride, and Wade Sundell missed his horse out. So it's just anybody's game. We've had winners, from all over, from, any range of experience. But, we have a salary cap to where you actually have to kind of budget your money. You get $550,000 to build your team, and the number one ranked rider in each event's worth $150,000, and then the top 15 compete in Vegas. So the 15th guy's only worth $10,000. So you can't go across there and just pick all your favorites. You have to kind of pick and choose and use your money wisely of your salary cap. But we pay out 10 places every night, and we play out 100 overall. And it's a lot of fun. We're really proud of it because it really promotes rodeo and it gets the fans involved. And like this one old boy says, I can't. He said, I'd rather bet on somebody else's talent than mine.
Oh. Well, I noticed how you have your breakdown here. Now, you got a couple of extra things that y'all are doing this year, correct? Besides just the straight up picking your average winners and whatnot. What are your optional prizes and stuff you have going on now?
Yeah, so with our new prize challenges, where our big one we're going to change this year. Before it was just a PRC contestant could sign up for that package, but then we've always had other amateur and up and comers that didn't have their PRC card wanted in that package, and also the women wasn't allowed to do it. And so this year we're just going to open up to anybody. We don't care if it's the package goes to a National Little Bitches Rodeo contestant, so that's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have a VIP. We have a lot of calls. Some calls to the office say, I want to play for more. How do we play for more? So we have a VIP package, Western Legacy hat if you win it. It's going to be $10,000 if you just win that pool. Last year we only had a few people playing, so that's a pretty good odds if you really want to go for the big bucks. Cactus Saddlery is a popular prize package every year. You can win a custom-made saddle. Coors, their prize package has 4 tickets to the NFR in 2020, so you'll be able to plan going up there next year. Savage Arms has a cool package where they're giving away 6.5 Creedmoor every night if you join that package. So, there's a lot of fun. There's some optional stuff you can do, but one of the things that people really, really enjoy is starting your own league, because that way you can brag to Daryl that you're winning, and it kind of really gets the involvement a lot, more in depth, because if you win it, you don't really know who you beat, but I want to make sure I beat my buddies, and then Daryl wants to make sure that he's got a vested interest, because you're going to harass him if you beat him. So there's a buckle league, so you take 10 people to get in the buckle league, and then the champion wins a Montana Silversmith buckle. But that's been a lot of fun, and old Justin Rumford, he always gets a couple leagues, and they talk trash, and they have a good time with it every year.
Well, see, and that's what I'm worried about, because this will be the first year that I've actually done the fantasy. And
Yep.
I can just see in Vegas when I'm getting asked by these guys, well, did you pick me? And I'm going to be like, sorry, Clayton, I didn't pick you, because I think Casey might get it. Someone put me in a predicament during the convention this year. I don't know if I want to do this now or not.
Most contestants you talk to, they say, "Don't pick me, don't jinx me," So they but it's all based on salary, because Casey Fields might be the best pick, but he's worth $150,000, so you might not have that much money left to build your team, so you might have to go down lower and get some, the 14th or 13th ranked, contestant. So it's not really based on picking your favorites; it's based on picking what you can with your salary provided.
Well, see, I don't too worry about that, because I got all them timies that I'll just give them I'll just pick the cheap ones on the timies, and then spend the rest of my money on the rough stock guys.
Right. One of our most common questions asked is, so the team rope, you have the headers and the heaters. And so you can pick a different header or a different heater, or you can pick the same team. And we get, that's a big question asked, is it better to pick the same team or split them up? And if you can go back, we have a fan magazine we're producing. We're going to mail it next week. And anybody listening, they can just go to profantasyrodeo.com, sign up and put your address in, and we'll mail you a free copy. But it has a lot of analytics behind each contestant. But it also has the past, probably 6, 7, or 8 truck winners, and it has their team. So you can look and see if their team roped together. And we've had different, like each year it depends, it just changes. You could, if you do pick the right team that ropes together, you double up on the money. But then if you hit a header and a heater, then you win first and second of that round, and also the average. So we've had winners both ways, but that's a commonly asked question. Well, who do I pick in the team rope, or the same partner, or split it up?
All right. Well, Casey, we appreciate you visiting with us, taking time out of your day. I know you're busy, and filling us in on this ProRodeoFantasy.com, and we'll let the folks know about it and get some teams signed up, and have a good time in Vegas.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for all you do.
We'll see you there, bud.